Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah, Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
You did, it no matter. Anything you do, it no matter. Yes, family, I want to welcome back to yet another very important segment where they can through the Talking Point platform. As when I know, usually we're not in broadcasts, then 10 there, but based on the programs that we'll get today, the items, then two boku, we're very interesting items. So we just want uses this period for we bring on this sort of like a very important announcement or a press release from APC. And we know say like if we put on the evening program, it might probably go take a lot of time. So we decide for get your own time. We wanna say probably if your time permits, we go get the opportunity for to una your own comment and of course open the line. So Fambul, a very serious announcement, and I see him because this means a lot for democracy. It means a lot for the stability of the country. I don't know how I would just put for over. I know I overemphasize that, but when it comes to democracy and you look at the weight of APC for letting statement here come out, it means I think people need to know what in this mean the gravity of her. All right, we're not they waste time, but they can just now can continue with the issues here. Better one.
Talking Point platform for news every day now we country salute for education, entertainment, political affairs, TTPTV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit TTPTV.
Right, okay, family. If you just join with this now your program Komon-Tok. My name now Mr. Komon-Tok. The platform where they listen to na TPP Leo na YouTube, and we also the broadcast live na Facebook Talking Point platform. Please consider for subscribe and help we for share, and to we esteem valuable viewers. Do as usual una know una can do anaya una help we share. As soon as they see from the screen. This letter are 3 pages. 3 pages, but it contains very serious issues. The issues then this about the election or just done, but waiting APC actually decide. Waiting APC actually decide. We all don't see the election done. We don't see that when Mohamed Konedo announced the winner. Sorry, they don't announce the winner, and we don't see it on swaying President Bio as the next president of Salon. But the main opposition party, when an APC, where it gets take, then on police letter. They sent a letter yesterday, so we're not able to do anything for bring and come here. But that make we just use it time now for Lowy reader for now. A very important press release. All right, Famul, let we go to small as soon as they see at the screen. I go to read them. Will they explain small and I come to the main areas then where APC puts something that we say shock anyway. The position, this letter they write yesterday, June 30. The position of the All People's Congress, APC, concerning the result of the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections and a call for support to defend democracy and sustain Sierra Leone peace and security. Now, according to APC, now then your statement this, now then your position this after the election, and then call and say this now a call. This now waiting now a call for make we defend, in other words, for let people and defend democracy and for sustain with peace and security in the country. This is not the headline, as they say on the screen. Now, then continue. They say the All People's Congress APC hereby extend our sincere gratitude to you all who on the 24th of June 2023 voted and vigilantly worked on protecting your vote. It is very touching to see crowds waiting to vote as early as 6 a.m. Now, this this.
I didn't get that.
Oh, come
Would
on.
you try again?
See, come on. What are you doing? All right. So, let me move. So, APC extend and gratitude and tell all the people away grab go vote on that very particular day. They went at June 24, where some people and grab as early as 4 o'clock. And APC want tell them plenty thank you. And the people who team back, they make sure say the counting, because we see some polling stations, there is a barrier between the voters there and the polling staff, the way they count the ballot box, the ballot papers there. That was quite remarkable back then. Those of you who took a stance against manipulation and cheating during the polls to ensure that your votes are counted did not do so just because of the love of the party or the candidate. It is testament to our collective commitment to defend democracy and freedom against a tyrannical onslaught by the Mother BO SLPP government. Now, APC say the one that will be team up, they watch whether they count for make sure say everything goes fine. They're not just team up there because they like Samoa or they like APC, because they believe say now the rights to defend democracy against, according to APC, tyrannical onslaught by by Mother BO SLPP government. Now, then go before say the APC will also like to seize this opportunity to thank all the local and international elections observers for their courage, patience, and hard work during the weeks leading to the elections. On the elections day and the counting period, your commitment to democracy and good governance notice, and Sierra Leoneans are thankful. They also go before for tell with development partners and the observers and plenty thank you for where they left them busy schedule for can observe we the elections. Then go further for say further the APC extend our heartfelt sympathies to all those who have lost loved ones and properties and livelihoods. They extend to the people and where, of course, with some people, as we know, they lost their life, and also to the one where they lost their businesses. So APC extend these particular heartfelt sympathy to them all. To date, who have displaced, terrorized, forced to live in constant fear. To date, there has been no responsible attempt to neither stop this organized violence against APC supporters nor bring the perpetrators to justice. Your sufferings and pains are felt at the highest levels of the party, and we will never rest until we seek justice for you. Now, APC, they argue, see, despite numerous complaints and some videos where they suggest that people and they marginalize or intimidate their supporters, them no responsible or any action no they would don't take against them people, and therefore then will continue for fight for justice for all the people that don't suffer in the hands of SLPP, according to APC, which are the read now. Yeah. You must have noticed that the All People's Congress went silent after Mr. Kone illegally announced Mr. Bio as the winner of the presidential election. Now, APC say a lot of people and go don't say yes, then keep quiet. Immediately after Mohamed Kone don't announce the results, then keep quiet. Now, when Mohamed Kone announced the result, then keep quiet. Immediately after the announced the result, APC say people and see say yes, indeed, then keep quiet. We went silent, then silent because we wanted to reflect on the evil and the outright disrespect for the voices, wishes, and aspirations of the people of Sierra Leone by Mr. Mohamed Kone, the Chief Electoral Commissioner. Now, they said then keep quiet because they want to reflect by this clear disrespect for the voices of Sierra Leoneans when they go make the ballot box where Mr. Mohamed Kone don't technically take away from them. This has been done in the cohort. Now they said this thing not to Mohamed Kone no more duango with the Sierra Leone People's Party. Now I don't even allege, I don't accuse and say Mohamed Kone na a member of the SLPP. You see what them put and say this has been done. This has been done in cohort with this Sierra Leone People's Party and their leader, Mr. Julius Madabio. So according to them, ECSL, Mohamed Kone, then team up with SLPP and Madabio for do this particular announcement or then do so for take the election from them, according to APC. These people worked for the last 5 years. Now, according to APC, they say SLPP, ECSL, and Madabio then work in the last 5 years along officials in the military. And also they include the military in this. They not just work in isolation, they include the military, the Sierra Leone Police, the Office of National Security, and the judiciary to undermine the democracy, human rights, and the rule of law in our beloved country. Now, APC, they make very serious allegations there. Me go put as allegation, but these are their own statements, their own findings and belief. But me go say they are allegations. They say over the last 5 years, President Bio don't team up with the ECSL, then team up with the judiciary, then team up with the military, then team up with the police, then team up with the ONS, the Office of National Security, for undermine with democracy in our country, and also for create lawlessness and for deprive people of their human rights. Let me go before. What culminated in the rogue announcement of the fraudulent elections result on June 25th was not just a naked theft of the votes of the suffering masses who need a change. It represents the biggest threat to our democracy, unity, and survival as a nation. Now, according to APC, the announcement to Mr. Kone Bidu, this say now one of the biggest threats in with democracy and the unity and the survival of even with country. For them, this now open, naked thief. Now, so they call it. They say naked thief of the people and votes, according to APC. And this, for them, now a biggest threat to the survival of we country. The gangster nature of their enterprise, that's a serious one. The gangster nature of their enterprise and the proclivity for violence is not one-off activity, but a calculated strategy of a complete state capture by an ethnocentric cabal who wish to impose a totalitarian system legitimized by shambolic democratic exercises. Now, according to APC, all of this still wouldn't do so. This now for push the country into a totalitarian state we are in. We just get everything under one person. This all, I mean, then do this in disguise of a democracy exercise. Yeah, it appears as if a democracy, but actually waiting at the main thing, a totalitarian. We are in, we get a central figure, everything surrounded by her, and this now some of the, and they even accuse SLPP for being, or the party or the government for being an ethnocentric. In other words, now one-sided. They are just one side, just tribal cabal of the people we want to impose totalitarian at the country and undermine with democracy. Now, let we go before quick one. This is not a battle for APC alone or its leaders. They said this one not for APC normal or them leaders. Like all totalitarian systems, the gradual takeover of power and elite capture of all state institutions, including parliament, judiciary, the security establishment, diplomatic and civil services, human rights institutions, and civil society, often do not end with a desire to rig elections. Now, APC don't argue, say, in fact, SLPP government then do what they call state capture. State capture now the highest form of level corruption. We are in the state. They make sure say they manipulate every aspect of the every institutions they put under them. And instead of them do the right thing, then will become a rogue institutions and way they know they work in the interest of the people, but for few people they will benefit. So they don't accuse and say then do what they call state capture. Yeah. Now the road to authoritarianism, as most of us have experienced in the last 5 years, is in the last week. Now, according to APC, they say the country don't lost democracy and we then at the road of totalitarianism. And this begin clearly on the last week. It is tainted by the brutal murder of innocent civilians, violent silencing of democratic opposition voices, a dangerous strategy of divide and rule through weaponization of tribalism and elimination of rational civic dialogue. Now, APC don't say this particular regime, then they move towards the totalitarian system of government wherein citizens and get freedom of expression, then will kill person, human rights, they respect her, and that nobody not for opposing, if you're opposing an issue, and the worst of it now, then they weaponize tribal. They weaponize tribal for eliminate any civic, any kind sort of like decent conversation or dialogue or civil communication, good governance issues that we will sit down, we talk as brothers and sisters them, this and say then use the tribal as a weapon for make sure say then divide and rule. Divide and rule say they why they not like you, they are now don't allow them, because if you allow them, now this is a typical example of waiting a lot of politicians and they do divide and rule, because if you allow the people to unite against you, that will be a problem. So according to APC, SLPP use the strategy of divide and rule. A lot go before. Therefore, the stance of the APC in the last few days should not be mistaken as an acceptance of the obnoxious announcement of illegal electoral results, but was an opportunity to document evidence and avoid falling into a mindless trap of violence that had been planned by this monstrous regime. The APC said the reason why make them be set them out, not to say they don't accept the result, not to say they don't accept this illegal, according to illegal electoral results, but then an opportunity then be get for make sure say then document evidence, for put evidence then together, then not fall into the trap where SLPP be don't set for let them turn monster, maybe kill people because now all this world they try to talk about based on the above. They have not only tried to steal the presidential election, but also are working assiduously to give the SLPP a 2/3 majority in parliament. Now, according to APC, SLPP do not just try for win. They just try for win the election, the presidential election. The presidency, but also for getting 2/3 majority in parliament and take a comfortable lead in the local council across the country. And all local council elections, SLPP bound for win for take a lead, comfortable lead, according to this letter I would then put. To carry out their broad daylight robbery in more than 21st century. It is not only shocking, but goes to validate our concerns and agitation since 2018. Now, according to APC, this is now a daylight robbery the SLPP do in this 21st century, and these are issues that we don't see since 2018. The position which we have strenuously attempted to put across locally and internationally is that this regime lacks the moral compass to work within the bounds of civility and the rule of law, that BO and his power henchmen have no respect for human rights and democratic principles. Now, according to them, we don't put them position locally as well as internationally for tell people and say this particular regime no gets the moral, no gets the the zeal, or they not get the will, or not get the know-how, or not capable, or not qualify for make they able carry out the then for run the country without the no result to denting them with them put above killing of people, all that stuff. Then they Lord will move can to the main points then. Main points then. We are resolved to reject outrightly the results produced by Ecsl. APC said they don't agree. They all don't agree for reject these results outrightly. For the last years, we decided to absorb the pain and untold suffering that SLPP subjected the APC to. They say for the last years, and they don't take the pain. They don't feel the pain, but they don't take, and then all the suffering, they accept them. They accept them for the past years where APC don't suffer. We decided in the interest of our people to allow peace and stability to reign. They say then do this because of the people for let peace and stability take place. However, we can no longer tolerate injustice. Now they say they don't get line, they don't draw the line. They don't draw the line, say they're not allowed injustice again, tyranny, and usurpation of power in Sierra Leone. This, like what I think themselves don't say, now then you what allow this, they're not go ever allowed again injustice, they're not go allowed again tyrannical method, and they're not go take again then put a word that would then say usurpation. That means say somebody they take power. Somebody they take back power, like they use power where you don't get right for do so. Usurpation of power in Sierra Leone. So dictatorship looks like that is why, I mean, yeah, okay. However, we can no longer tolerate injustice, tyranny, and usurpation of power. They're not going to accept injustice and tyrannical rule, and possibly they take power by force. This is what dictatorship looks like. And that is why, as a party, we owe it to the people of Sierra Leone to stand up for democracy, justice, and unity. Now, based on the above, APC saying they owe to the party and the people of Sierra Leone for team up, for justice and democracy and the unity of the country. So, in light of the aforementioned circumstances, and following extensive internal consultations, Lord, listen this one very. APC say, with all what they don't put through, with all what they don't put through, they don't come, they don't agree, they don't accept, they don't reach a consultation among the internal ranking for say, Lord, listen, the APC has reached a definitive position regarding the actions of the Ecsl and Mr. Bio and his instrumentalized security and justice sectors. Our conclusions are as follows. The APC say, now then you position paper this. So when they be set modes, they not talk, whether they don't announce, not to say them talk set mode no more, then say them be the think and see what him for do. And finally, they don't reach into them here. Now, Lord, listen, now this they agree on. These are the things they agree on. All right. Number one. When I push here, please. The APC unequivocally rejects the announced result of the recently concluded multi-tier elections in Sierra Leone, given the glaring irregularities and violations of established electoral procedures. The first point where APC puts, this now, what you don't put now as a paper. Mind you, then we don't pull a press statement, they don't pull a press, they don't reject, they don't talk. But this now like now official position of the APC, waiting them put now to the international observers as well as NEC and to the entire country, say now their official position is number one, then clearly, without any doubt, they don't reject the results. This is fixed for them now. Technically, this is fixed for them. Number two, the APC declares it's known. These are the points this way I get interest over. Me self, I get what I get now. This I'm interested. Number two, I'm interested. I don't know what it's until you number one, but me, I mean, the number two, then I'm interest. The APC declares its non-participation in any level of governance, including the legislature and local councils, as the results have already been tampered with to give the SLPP an unjust majority at all levels. Fambule, APC say, as from today, as from now, they need to participate by anything related to governance issue in the country, whether it be parliament, whether it be local council, whether it be mayoral, they know they participate but none. Why? Because they say the results, they don't already tamper the result for give SLPP edge over all themselves. So for them, it don't make no sense for make them participate in any governance issue with the SLPP. So technically, it seems as if we are heading to one party, because I know saying that them two political party and then the major and then get the stake. These are the stakeholders when we talk. So if APC say they're not going for go parliament, local council, they know they go there. Mayor, no want. They no want mayor, no want parliament, no want local council, no want nothing. It seems as if we are going to where one party state, one party state, one party state. Now this na me concern. One party states, yes. Because if APC say no they participate, which means the only party will go possibly be go in a parliament. Now waiting. Now SLPP na no more go in a parliament. SLPP na no more go run the local council then. SLPP na they no more go run the mayoral seats then. All the citizens and SLPP. So technically we are heading to one party state. APC say this number 2 points, like I say, my own interest is they will not participate in any governance issue with the SLPP. So they don't vex. They don't vex and they don't go sit down. Let SLPP try, according to them. Number 3, we demand. Number 3, waiting. We demand the resignation of Mr. Mohamed Kone and all other commissioners of the ECSL based on the demonstrated bias and failure to conduct their duties impartially. APC number 3 say, they agree, then don't put a word now say all the commissioners there for resign immediately because they're not partial, they're impartial. In other words, now people they will bias. But not to the first time this way, APC they call for Mohamed Kone for step up. When I remember a few days to election, then pull a notice. In fact, now the leader and presidential candidates, when Dr. Samuel Kamara began an ultimatum to ECSL boss, say 72 hours they're all for resign, but how it turn out. So we don't know if this one will make any weight. You get the point, which are they say, right? Because the Samuel be pull a statement. And I end. They end up for gonna the pool. We don't know. Maybe sometime the 2028 because each commissioner get 5 years for one election. Is subject to the renewal of the president. So 2028, maybe now Mohamed can connect for the back if you do not take action. Now, perhaps that I make them the demand now say let Mohamed connect commodity because if Mohamed connect still later 2028, APC sometime. Then the fear says maybe sometimes they will still get issue with her. Number 4, we insist on a return of the elections within 6 months to be overseen by credible individuals and institutions who will ensure a fair and transparent process. Fabul, now listen this number 4.0. Let's read them back. Yeah. This one, it choked me, eh? It choked me. That make I say, la take me breath. La take me breath. All right, now take them back. APC say, we insist on a return of the elections within 6 months to be overseen by credible individuals and institutions who will ensure a fair and transparent process. So APC say they want me to conduct fresh election within 6 months. Within 6 months, and not to Mohamed Kone them for for man that particular election when they can. So within 6 months, APC wants me them make a fresh election with new people then where go be impartial. Now this now the number 4 points. Now go back. All right, that's not the last page. Number 5. These are the number 5 points where APC puts. Then say, this part is interesting, no? This one interesting, this number 5 parts. This number 5 parts. Interesting, interesting, number 5 parts. Interesting, interesting. Believe me, number 5 interesting. All right, let's go now the number 5. They say we demand the resignation of the following. Then once make them people that they can call to make them resign. APC wants let them people that they can call to make them resign. Number 1, fire Selu, the Inspector General of Police. They want make he resign. This now APC then stands. Number 2, Major General Patrick Lavaun, the Chief of Defense Staff. They want let the Chief of Defense Staff resign. Abdullahi Koka, the National Security Coordinator. They want let the National Security Coordinator when Abdul Koka resign. Francis Languba Kelly, the Chief of Staff of the Office of the ONS. Now, Languba, when the Chief of the Staff of the ONS, they want make he resign. And Desmond Babatunde Edwards, the Chief Justice. Ecsl APC wants for let the Chief Justice when Desmond Babatunde for resign. These individuals have shown a clear disregard for their constitutional duties and have instead aligned themselves with the undemocratic aspirations of Julius Maada Bio. Now, APC not just asking people that made them resign. They say because them people here they support Maada Bio for practice on democratic things in the country, so that make them ask the chief of the police office, the IG for resign, the head of the army for resign, the ONS for resign, the National Security Coordinator for resign, because according to them, these people that in the support Maada Bio for make govern democratically. Number 6, we will engage our international development partners to advocate for the imposition of tribal bans on key individuals who have played instrumental roles in stealing the mandate of the Sierra Leonean people. APC said they will work with international partners for put a visa ban on the people where app for make sure say then thief the election from the Sierra Leonean people according to it them put now. In addition to those listed in point 5, now in point 5 again then puts say in addition to this are number 6 today, but they refer back logo number 6 and number 5. We already did number 6, but they say go look back number 5. In addition, who saw this? Yes, I don't catch this. In addition to those listed in point 5, we urge the inclusion of the illegitimate president Julius Maada Bio. Now, APC wants made the international community give a visa ban to Maada Bio. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, winner David Francis. They once also made them give a visa ban to Chief Minister Jacob Jisu Safa. They also made them give a visa ban to the Deputy Minister of Justice, winner Umaro Napoleon Kuruma. APC also made them ban. They then give a visa ban to the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, winner David Moina Senge. The Press Secretary Keke Toma. The Minister of Information, winner Mohamed Rahman Soare. The Minister of Internal Affairs, David Panda Noah, and his deputy Lahai Lawrence Lima, and the First Lady Mrs. Fatima Maada Bio, the Deputy Speaker Singapore Solomon Thomas, and Dr. Prince Alex Adin. APC wants all of them people here make them give a travel ban, make them not travel. This then say then go work alongside with the development partner. Then go work alongside with waiting then development partners for make sure say and punish them people here because these are the masterminders according to them for rig the election from the people of Sierra Leone, according to APC press statements. We call on all meaning Sierra Leoneans at home and abroad to play their part in resisting tyranny and fight for the restoration of democracy, civility, and good governance in Sierra Leone. Long live the APC, long live the Republic of Sierra Leone, Lansana Doumbouya, National Secretary General, All People's Congress. So, Fambul, this a quite thrilling, as soon as seen, a quite thrilling press release where APC don't release. You see the thing what they call for. Whether this will be materialized or whether probably nothing would just talk for maybe do attract international sympathy or just a political activism, we no go able know. Lord, look what is Yusuf Keke Thomas Sandy say. Now, quick one. Yusuf Keke Thomas Sandy reply. As you know, these are the press secretary and one of the people where APC say the government, I mean the international partners, then for banner for letting not travel again. Now, what input he say? The APC press statement is nothing more than a bad loser blaming everyone except themselves. Now, according to Keketsuma, APC is like they just defend fault from people where the actual people would them for look into themselves. Then go. Sadly, the APC may be going through the 5 stages of grief. Now, according to that, he said there are 5 stages of grief. He say now this APC they go through so. Number 1, denial. Number 2, anger. Number 3, bargaining. Number 4, depression. Number 5, acceptance. So Kweke Toma believes say APC all this what they do so now just because of the artworm and that's then go ultimately follow them till they are and then go come back into the normalcy. After the announcement of the final presidential election results, they went through the denial stage. Now it depends on there. It said after Mohamed Konedo announced the results, APC the first one then denial, where now the 5 stages of grief, where that denial, as you see, first one denial. The second stage, when anger, now currently and on so according to Keke Toma, they went through the denial stage. Now they are in the anger stage. Now then they on the Wamat side. So according to Keke Toma, APC then go definitely get for Sidon back. Then go they accept this all of them here according to her just that now they just need time because according to her 5 stages they get for bargain, in other words they get for go do diplomatic discussions, then they get for go talk and then get for depress and left. After that they accept okay this that pillar move on. So this now technically the government of Salon because Keke Toma the press secretary now this he reply APC where they pull this damning press release. So Fambulen, like we don't spend almost 40 minutes. So imagine if we say they put on program tonight, we're not able it take a lot of time. So this facing a breaking news for us. The line open maybe because Lord just tap the program into 1 hour. So I they open the line. For what you wanna make up of this? Definitely tonight back we will bring this issue. I don't open the line. Follow we spend 20 more minutes. Let we flop on 1 hour so that Suna said will contribute. Waiting now you take on then statement here, then demand here. For me, outlandish. As soon as I see them, we all right. I think we get the first caller. Yes, caller. Who's the call from a name?
Good afternoon, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, good afternoon. You get the platform.
I'm calling from Washington. This statement that ABC pulled, they have some good points, But what me go advise them, do not run away from the political system or remove themselves out of the system. That would be a dumb move. You engage the system and fight the system. Because if they engage the system and then fight the system, then they keep this loud. That they keep this not the news. You see what they say? If they engage, first of all, what I mean for me, for recommend to them, exhaust the legal system first, alone. Even though we know what in the results get for come from the legal system, but exhaust that there first. You take that there. You keep this not the news. You know, you organize from saloon and the diaspora. Now, the diaspora now, for example, like who in America, by the way, I'm not an APC or SSPP. I don't care for neither one party. I think they're both corrupt. But the point that I try to make is the young people no more in America now. Can you imagine? I live in the DC area. We got over 25,000 Sierra Leoneans there. If we blast our senators just on the phone and email, man, the pressure we will put. You see what they say? This all over the world. We, the diaspora, get so much power to do something there.
Yeah,
I know.
Sorry for cutting you, but APC they argue say then get cases them na court way 5 years or not church. So they look at and say perhaps it's not just a waste of time because, like you say, they already know the outcome. So why beating the dead horse?
Well, because you have to still do that in the international. In the international perspective, you still have to exhaust every means in your land, even though we all know what in the result. You get for do that because now step by step. But even smarter politically, if they take this in a court, it is they alive, it is they not the news. You see what they say? It keep the thing going. It go put, even if they not succeed of removing this president, then go put a stain in presidency, which will affect them even more. You see what they say?
Okay.
This man like the international committee recognize them so much that, right? He won't do anything for the international community recognize them. And they talk about Mr. Bio. So why not use that international community for staying in presidency? You see how they say? Staying in presidency. I see some brothers and they advocate for let the international community do something to our country. That is so stupid. Like sanctions. Who you face sanctions the hot? That the ordinary people like sanctions they help any government members. Look all over the world. Iran don't depend sanction for over 30 years. You think it affect the leadership na Iran? No.
All right.
Cuba? No.
Thank you.
It affect none of the leadership there. Now the regular people that no more they suffer.
Okay.
Any sanction you make.
Thank you very much, brother, for your point.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, call outside the call from. Any name?
All the way from America.
All right, Kondo Biscuit, yes. You get the platform. What's in that you take?
The take is this not the degradation of salon. This how salon can be in. You know, we come out from it 11-year civil war. Right after that, we get Ebola. Right after that, we get COVID-19. Salon, as you know where they go this. As you stop, so you want grab, it blow small. They say run back. Now so salon, you never catch yourself. Unless you are not happy, for that we able to turn the issue where we will do something for ourselves. Stable period in the world. Even this period, so we hardship the Russia.
Okay, you get 1 minute more. Kondo Biscuit, you get 1 minute more.
The last thing where any leader in a salon need to argue with man. If with man say make election correct, listen, now they give money. You know get money. Man be on na travel, now they making money. Now they visit all the place thing. Then bad enough for travel, and now they get money. How you get money? How you get government run empty one? You know, it don't make any sense.
Thank you very much for your contribution. All right, yes. Low 2 minutes, because it's the line out 2 minutes. So we go give people a chance. 2 minutes. So when the 2 minutes done, we go after the 1 minute, we go inform you, and after that we go cut the call. Yes, call outside the call from. All right, we lost this caller. Okay. We see a lot of una text then. Let's see we did take some of una text then. What on the camera side? This one they come out from Marion Camara. Marion Camara will say, let's talk good let's talk good things about our country. I think that's your input. All right, yes, we get another caller outside. They call from, may you name? All right, you get 2 minutes.
There's something like the number 5 or the number 2 statements where they say they don't sanction of the members, them, they are everything, parliament, and they don't do nothing. It affects themselves. And I don't know, they can become one party state if they don't participate by any of them programs. So at the end, they get from one of them, then other building, they get more chance for the move salon. That happen on a country.
All right, thank you for your contribution. All right, yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we don't lost this caller. All right. Okay, we get another caller. Yes, call outside the call from. And your name?
This is like a caller from Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
For that matter.
All right, you get the platform. Waiting now, you get 2 minutes.
God bless you, bro.
Thank you.
God bless alone.
Yeah.
All which you try for it, so to be, me to me, it in place. Then people are then go to that parliament, then go to that, then join this government upon nothing. If you not take time, most of them will go join this particular regime, then we get problem. Then say, they're not getting nothing for stay. They're not getting no way to support them. If they still insist with this power, when they just left and get a sample, they quit and they try to put some by them press releases. I deal with them today, I support them, and I like that. There is nothing where person will tell me again within this country. Go to court, not just waste of time, waste of resources, and not take them back, boku bully inside. So just let everything get the Lord, just let everything get the Almighty Allah. It will take control. Nobody know they when they grab it enough, we not agree. And we get people that will rely on. If it doesn't sit down, with them now then carry democracy at the wall, scatter around, take an Africa, then sit down, then take democracy, then they box up as well, they mix up as well, they misuse and so, it left to them. Let God bless you all.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. Yes. All right, we get another caller on the line. Yes, caller outside the call from your name.
Hello, we are Hassan. I call from Ireland.
Yes, Hassan, you get the platform. Now, for all you said.
Yeah, you get me?
Yes, you get 2 minutes, Hassan.
Okay. To me, it's just interesting. I meet somebody like Kamarimba. I don't know the reason who to make Kamarimba not be allowed or let any one of them become a leader for let them be able to govern them inside the SAPC. Because Kamarimba acts, then the SLPP understands say Kamarimba acts nobody not get inside the APC. So now it will become the number one target. You know, the color way they go talk about compare sanction about Salon and Iran. It's so interesting. Country we not able to manufacture, we not able to manufacture nothing maybe for it does depend on donor. Which country will they manufacture? You know, the education how they put African being. They compare Salon they even compare Salon with America. That compare Salon with first world countries. And that kind of madness that they put VBN. That's Salon they go compare with Iran. Country when a nuclear state, when a nuclear country, what is Salon able to make?
No, caller. Everybody gets entitled to your opinion. Now your opinion. So go make your own points. Not attack personality. When person making points, he said, go make your own points.
Right. Waiting Samuel Kamala don't do so. Waiting APC don't do so. It go be effective. These are the problem. Because I don't believe say this go all water. Because APC not to go at the parliament. Yes, that's true. Because if you don't go the decision inside the APC, and then they begin to enter them back.
All right, you get
go back, they make a decision, something different. So that are the best option. But the problem is if you go to all water, these are the problem.
You get 20 seconds more.
Right? Because of if you see the ultimatum model we don't give, Samuel Kamara no say he gets serious thing of return, he go he pay he go put on. Now money at the end of the day, he gets something important. Say you don't make an ultimatum. We no get no response. He go put on, and at the end of the day, the man will say for go corner, and that's the money back in the ask for so for make it go. So the weakness they see by the whole thing. Also, they talk you go all water, and this is the problem.
I like your points. Because thank you very much.
I no leadership inside the APC.
Thank you. Thank you for your points.
Thank you.
Yes, call outside the call. Okay, we don't lost his caller. Lord, we take some of una text them back. This one they come up from. Shaka Flex Abdullah. What they say APC part. I think you answer party is more better than SLPP party. Because if you think about 5 years back, this country is full of evil soldiers and police because they always kill people. This BO government did not do anything about that, right? So let's pray that Allah will save your country. All right. Yes, call outside the call from and your name.
Hello.
Yes. Who's the call from?
Yes, thank you very much. You will be Ahmed at the call from UK.
All right, you get 2 minutes, Ahmed.
Yes, please, thank you. I really appreciate you, and I see yesterday I watch your program and I can follow you all the time. In fact, you make some good analysis. It's fine. Yesterday, actually, I be somehow mad like this guy who called from Manchester. We listen to your program. We say because you say for dialogue and stuff. We say, boy, I'm be angry with you. If nobody call, but I send some messages, but that's fine. Anyway, what are they saying, brother? You see, this country, we all mean good for the country, but let's look at what did happen for the past 5 years. And then if we want to maintain democracy, if we follow the principles, you know, if we want, Madam Biuche was saying that the father of democracy, but look what's happening now. Within this short time, even within the campaign, how many people then die? Where the law, without taking them to justice, without investigate. Look at how much people in prison. If, for example, they were all eligible for riots, when a civil matter, they did it in Tanzania for 9 years. People they go Fenam, they will for 9 months. So when the justice, you know, see how we country don't go. Look at the awareness, the way they call the results, partial results. Look at the way the roll and grown, my brother. Imagine that. We can't state this. If we not stand, you live with me, brother. You know, sometimes I hear people would worry for people in back home, but we get for sacrifice. Until we sacrifice, they will make things straight.
All right, you get 30 seconds more.
But if we not correct the wrongs, how do we want to make right?
You get 30 seconds more. Go ahead.
Yes, please. So now that's not my thing. So again, me, I want for also pass through this forum, like other speakers, because I listened to program last night. That we only at the diaspora now, UK now, anybody who listen me, what we galvanize ourselves and demonstrate seriously all over so that we can come to the British Parliament, as well as those in America again. We get a role for play because we so far that we feel people back home.
All right, thank you very much.
So I want for anybody who listen to this program, make it join, we galvanize ourselves wherever we do.
Okay.
For people. This is not about APC, SNPP, the party. But look at what they go on today. These people are tyranny. If somebody
caller, thank you.
Kill person, you know, he kill person, he killing driver. When they see the killing,
okay. Yes, family, now 2 minutes. If we pick up the line out, so now we just tap on 2 minutes so that other people will get chance for talk.
Very well, Mr. Komon-Tok. Just to respond back to the guy where he can criticize me about sanction. Sanction. All I can say about sanction, let the guy go back and look at Cuba. That's all I would say. Go back at Cuba, over 56 years. Go back to North Korea. Oh, how many years? Man, come on. Let this person read first. But the second part that I would say is, look at the tension. Look how we are so involved about the political process. Can you imagine we use this zeal for the economic process in our land? What are the wrong with land today? Now Lebanese, now Turkish, now India, now then get the businesses then at the country then. What would they fight on this nonsense? Who are the rule the land? The real people that will rule the land, now the economic class, and which are all foreigners. Thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Yes, caller outside the call from your name. All right, we don't lost this caller. All right, we get another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. All right, we get another caller.
Hello.
Yes, you get the platform. Who's the call from?
Mina made a Scott. I call from the United Kingdom.
All right, you get 2 minutes, Mr. Scott.
Basically, I want to look at the concepts, how the electoral process going to Sierra Leone. Presently, the outcome of the election, globally, international partners, they don't condemn. And quite recent, as I talk to you right now, so the United States External Committee just don't pull a statement. I know if you will get some, if you want to shout, you got it on Twitter page now, and then it just don't take 21 hours ago. What about don't condemn the whole electoral process in Sierra Leone?
Yeah, we'll get her.
And now, what have you? It sounds really big. So people out there don't know the kind of sanction. Sanction, I want to cover the family members, the SFP people, and all people that were actively involved in violence than any political party. Right? That sanction is not the key to SFP government. Not to say that sanction the country by the embargo, who's any kind side, other things any kind side, not to that. And political sanction where they affect the mother view and family members and other followers in the SFP. And that sanction they give them travel ban, they get no facility internationally, they recognize them. So mother view like that. It's what happened in Kenya, similar to happen in Kenya, where the opposition and they win the election, but then turn over to the present government and take the power. Which happen when they go to the court system, the final for say they change the results, give them to the opposition. But let's say I know now they don't operate like that because the judiciary is not credible.
No. Even as that,
system now. As they talk to you now, I tell you advice APC now in the near future. If you have to take up any legal issue, we could go to the ICC or the ECOWAS.
No, you get 20 seconds more. 20 seconds more.
Now, not towards the government, not towards nobody. Because madam is a scam. ECS and a scam. Not towards nobody inside the country.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Fambule, I don't know. I think if I'm follow we help for sensitize people about the ICC. A lot of people and feel say the ICC na court where you go just go for them pursue. No, the ICC can only intervene when you country do jurisdiction not able to give justice, particularly crimes against humanity. So sometimes people can mislead this. The role of the ICC is quite limited, to be honest with you, except in real cases for protect or the crimes against humanity, or see genocide they take place, maybe sometimes thousands of people in the die. Yeah, Lord, take this other call. Yes, call outside the call from.
I call from the US. I'm a concerned citizen.
You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you for taking me call. First of all, I want to say thank you to Marcella Samba. At least now we know say there are still a few Sierra Leoneans with integrity. They refuse to take the brown envelope and go along with what they believe in, regardless of all the challenges the way no say get for face. The other thing about APC, men no bother cares the people gonna court. We already know say election not independent. Elect what you do. You not go care any side. Maybe ECOWAS court, but Salon court, it's not gonna fly. APC give SLPP too much leeway right from the beginning. They've seen them put 10 democratically elected members of APC out of parliament and they not do nothing. So SLPP don't test the waters and now they no serious we can get away with them. Now make them continue for do am. I agree with a first caller we say we went at the diaspora for demonstrate peacefully. I believe if people they take up over now.
You get that. You get 30 seconds more.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you get 30 seconds more. Go ahead.
Yes, send on every WhatsApp and every social media page. Follow me together, we demonstrate peacefully and let the international community say we are not happy with the killing. All the things the way they've been at Salon, we're so not happy. Therefore, put a travel ban on them politicians here. Not on the country, on the politicians there. And then they come overseas for bigger. And the international people go able for mask them.
All right.
That's not my own contribution.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, call outside the call from your name.
Hello. I call from Kuwait.
All right, you get the platform.
Yeah, the thing they talk around this all the press release and also where APC send done where SLPP they don't respond, right? Why they foresee what the APC send and respond big? Don't SLPP they see the people the way they kill, the people the way they seize advantage when they broke them, host them, they burn their host them, burn their shops them to where they market. Why they need to see that they for address them, but then they see the one way for where they know for where they know say they no right stand on they address them. Why they not for see the masses then you side? Why they not for they always see that side? Who side they kill people? Why they not for see that side for the address that side?
All right.
Hello?
Yes, you get 30 more seconds.
Yeah, and I'm concerned that
all right. Thank you.
Why they not for the city evil the way they go around, but then they see that then in an ordinary writing videos then they go around where they see. Why they not for the address?
Thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, call outside the call from.
I am at the call from London.
You get the platform, you get 2 minutes. What do you take?
Okay. Yeah, listen, my own contribution. My own contribution so far, and now the fact say, one, first of all, and I think APC don't give SLPP too much leeway, for be very honest, and one of the other concern we are getting are very unhappy over the fact that the religious groups in there, nobody knows Senati, the human rights groups in there, except the lady Marcela Samba, were really able to stand up and express his views also. So if people are all they decide, say, and then kind of organization, and they would expect, say, for really protect the best interest of the people, and not they come out for really talk and really condemn some of the things that would happen or waiting at. I think people are really the afraid, say, we country slowly they slip into very serious chaos, to be very honest. But with the pray say let the country not get to their level.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, so Fambul, I think Lord pause the line for us. Lord go on the text then. Lord take some few texts then because we therefore give again preference to give opportunity to the texters as well. So Lord we take the text in first. We pull the line off first. All right. This line caller, this line we know they use it again, but as he say don't call for a long time now. We get a new number. That number then ending at the screen. So who side they call from?
Yeah, so Mr. M.
Mr. Komon-Tok, I don't plan for sue people then, starting from Monday now. So if you not let be the first person for sue.
You make me the anyway, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Aha, now you call me. Come, you got 2 minutes. Who side they call from?
Thank you so much. I call from the Scandinavia.
Okay.
Me waiting, I just want to say thank you because I'm telling you for free. For all who want salon, go school and salon. This is the first selection we just open with eyes. We had other social media. They really educate me. Let God bless you all. Do ya me waiting me want tell salon people? Do ya Mother Bio, Fatima Bio, the head of the police, the head of the soldiers them. Una all know they see whether they kill brothers and sisters them. Election done one week ago. Why una they see the if na they by online send message to una they see? If na APC don't send message to una they see? Nobody know they talk for God's sake. For God's sake, we are all human. Fatima, you na mortal man, you na woman. At least to go to the people where you born. Come on, we see other people they intimidate them, they beat them, you feel belly right is under your belly. Why you not talk about you not say you do this 5 years? He said what, he said what, he said what. Everything better than done. Why this don't begin back? We say sweet na way they nod. Now you don't begin. 1 week ago, you didn't see this here, you know they talk. One of you not able to come for left for people there. The video that they pass. 1 week up till now, people that they be young people there. If we don't say not to Madam Bio, they send them. What this don't show say as if they say no. What did them about they do? Because we not say this election done done. Sierra Leoneans them, Mendes sisters them, Mendes brothers them. We not talk to una brother, the little left for kill people them. We all are Sierra Leoneans them. They know they ask you who, they know they ask for, they know they ask you who say come out. They know they ask you who tribe you come out. Then they ask you now waiting. Say you na Sierra Leonean. Please, Mother Bio, please. Fatima Bio, please. Head of the police, una talk for God's sake. We are all humans. Una talk. Let for kill. We feature plan. We feature soldiers. Them. Please, una talk. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Me, I not get nothing for talk of all what they happen there. I not get nothing. Now the killing the more me particular for.
All right.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right. Thank you. All right, so family, now we go on the texting. Quick one. Now we take some full of them. This one they come up from Signature, where they say no sound on earth is louder than a cover of pot that trapped when you want to steal meat from the pot. All right, whoever the action was the text them because some people there then come from Palaver. This one they come up from Abu Bakar. My Mus Kamara will say how now go win election where una the born bosses destroy transformers, born police station, cause mamikos, God self no go de bien una. This one they come up from Shaw, where they say if you ban the government from traveling, how do we fund our government in schools and hospitals, critical things that our people depend on? This one they come up from Aisha. May God continue to have mercy on us in Sierra Leone. This one they come up from Abdul Siseo. They say peaceful demonstration from you guys is good because when we speak, they come after us. Now this one they come up from Lorna Milish. They say democracy. Everybody speaks about democracy. First, does Sarah Sierra Leone have culture? Is there any morality left in the country? So many Sierra Leoneans act like him to their people. All right, so they open the line back. Let me just start first the text here. Okay, let's just take this last one. Where they come up from Julius Toure, freedom fighters for democracy. For democracy will come out strongly to remove Mada Bio. All right, so Famul, now we take short break. When we come, open the line back so Una will get more contribution on the program.
Oh yeah, talking point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah, Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty to we sweet.
Why not they grow? Yeah, hey, bo, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die from if I they try for go before. I beg bo, do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so if I try for go before, I beg bo, do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so don't before do them.
All right, family, yes. Now, welcome back. So, like, the program will be just 1 hour where we set, and definitely tonight, Una will get a lot of opportunity for call. Let's just spare 3 more minutes. We go take 3 more calls. We go just take 3 more calls. We want just end the program 1:15 or 1 hour 15 minutes. So all right, to get a caller. Yes, caller, outside the call from?
Hello? Yeah.
Outside the call from?
I call from Germany.
All right, you get the platform. What can I take on the issues?
My brother, like, also they talk on our country, safe for now. Like, Madabio, really, if you Madabio like peace for our country, let just step down, let just take the power you give to the people. Finish. Now the only thing that we will solve the problem of our country for now, let just step down. Let just take the power he give to the people, Sierra people. So everything will settle, everything will done. But if you Madabio just the force now that office, then he believes say everything will be okay and a lie. This is my own contribution. Yeah, my brother.
Thank you very much for your contribution. All right, that's not the last caller for now. Family, listen, be just a short one no more. We go come in the evening time. We go try for come as early as possible so that we go give them more time for them to talk today. And so, what's up here? My name now Mr. Komon-Tok. The program they come back to you in the evening, probably by 8 o'clock, but maybe sometime we go put on 7 o'clock so that people can go get opportunity for a call. We go end up probably around then 9 to 10. So we will spare more time. So until then, we go join our back with very interesting program. The Wow get work out tonight. Oh, very, very interesting. No miss at all. So, bye-bye.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page on Facebook at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page on Facebook at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page on Facebook at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now. Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.